Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. This is Ninth Legion, and let's play some more Starsector. So, we've still got our little fleet. Sadly, still missing my buffalo, which I do miss the buffalo. It was one of my favourite ships. But unfortunately I got it killed, so oh well. Let's see, we're doing pretty well on food and money. We are still hunting down pirates, trying to work up towards our first cruiser, really. That's what I really want to get. And, yeah, we do... there's a lot of stuff happening. Food shortage on Tibeca over. Trade disrupted at New Maxius. Trade disrupted on Barad A. I'm not surprised. Barad A is very close to Jangala, and I imagine the Hegemony Navy is just ripping the pirates to shreds. Looks to be some kind of big fight forming up over Asheru. So I'm going to head down that way. There's also what I think is a pirate group, well, a bounty certainly, down near Somnus. That might be some easy money for us. And we'll have to go down and take a look at that. And I just had to pause my recording to have a sneeze, so the hay fever is still happening. It's still a thing. Now, before we go too far, let's have a look at our characters quickly, because we have leveled up to level 22 now. And we have an aptitude point and 4 skill points to spend. Now, I had a think about this off camera, and I definitely want to get navigation up to level 6. I think the increased speed for all of our ships for the maximum burn is very useful, especially if we're thinking about picking up a cruiser, which are generally slower. We still want to be able to hunt down pirate groups and possibly any Tritachyon Corporation ships, we think, once we have that cruiser. So we do have 6 aptitude points in technology, so I'm just going to buy that straight away. Let's see, 3, yeah, that gives us an extra level in the 3rd tier. Not sure what the 3rd tier is, but I'm sure it'll work out for us. So now I could put my aptitude points into that, but I'm thinking, you know, we are pretty much all about the combat. Probably need to put a few more points into combat, and you know, see what we can do. So I think weapon damage and armour on our piloted ship are probably the 2 most valuable ones here. Max those out. We could put the extra aptitude point into combat, and I think I will do that actually. Yeah, let's make that a thing. Can actually increase weapon damage to 10%, or hull and armour damage modifier. Plus 30% hit strength for target armour damage reduction only. Tempting. Speed could be pretty useful actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to take speed actually. Yeah, I like speed. Going faster is good. You heard it here first. Apologies if you do hear me sniff a bit. I'm a little bit suffering with the hay fever. I can't quite stop sniffing. Okay, sorry, I hit the sun, which is bad. But we do have a pirate attack fleet down here. Let's take a look. Let's see what they're made of. Hmm. 3 destroyers, a bunch of smaller ships, a tanker, and a freighter. I've been very cautious recently. I've not been taking engagements where I wasn't sure we would win. I've been worried about losing ships, losing money. Losing the Buffalo did hurt me. You know, I really loved that ship. It had all the missiles in the world, and as I'm sure you all know, that was the best thing that had ever happened to me. But if we're going to move up in the world, we need to take on tougher foes. And this pirate attack fleet, well, I think we probably need to find out what they're made of. Now let me just check quickly to see what the bounties are. Are we still being offered a bounty in this system? Jangala is still offering a 2,500 credit bounty. That's pretty good. I mean, we'll make a decent sum of money off this, so I think we could probably go ahead with this. We'll have to bring in everyone we've got, but we've got the supplies for that. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to take them on. They're chasing down a trade fleet. Now let's see. If we get close enough, are they going to... Ooh, they're actually going to a fight there. Oh, sorry for that trade fleet. Maybe I should have been quicker. I'm just wondering how the AI thinks. Does the AI think it can take us? Ooh, oh god. That trade fleet, I'm so sorry. Well, it doesn't look like they want to engage us, which probably means we could actually win this fight quite easily. We'll have to see how this goes. Okay, had to pause again to sneeze. Sorry about that. But let's do this. Let's engage. So let's see what exactly do they have. So they've got a Wolf D-class attack frigate. Okay, I'm glad to see this D-class. Hound, a D-class standing combat freighter. That's nothing. That's not a threat to anyone really. Buffalo Mark II class support destroyer. I love that ship so much. Now that isn't defective or damaged, so that is a bit of a threat. They have the Enforcer D-class strike destroyer. They are already quite damaged actually. Hull integrity is 86%. I imagine their armour is quite damaged as well. They've got a Cerberus D-class standing combat freighter. Again, 86% hull integrity. Imagine their armour is already pretty damaged. They have the ISS Valkyrie, Hammerhead class close support destroyer, same as our flagship. Hull integrity is down to 91%. Again, they must have taken some armour damage. It looks like a lot of their ships are quite beaten up. The Lasher D-class close support frigate, tanker, and a standard freighter. Actually, the Tarsus class standard freighter is not damaged or defective. Neither is the tanker, so they've got a couple of non-damaged or defective ships in their fleet. Capturing those would be really good. We'd get a nice profit from a couple of these. We will move into a gauge. We do have our Hammerhead class custom destroyer, our Mule class standard combat freighter, our Enforcer class custom destroyer. We do also have the Hound D class standard combat freighter. Tempted to bring him into the fight. The Mercury class custom shuttle could be useful, and the Wolf class custom frigate. Let's see. We will move into engage. They are accepting battle. Let's see, it would cost us 32 to supplies in recovery cost to actually deploy every ship we've got, but I don't want to take too many risks. I feel like I'm taking a risk already, going in up against a fleet with 3 destroyers, but I think I want all the firepower we can have, so we will deploy everyone. And what I'm thinking is, I want to keep the Hound class at the back. I don't want them getting in too close, and they do have a nice long-range weapon. And to support them, we'll also have our shuttle escort them. So those two should stay together at the rear. They might get attacked by a combat freighter or a frigate, but hopefully we'll tie up the destroyers at the front. Our Wolf-class custom frigate will escort the Mule-class combat freighter. I do want them in the fight, because they've got some decent weapons on them. And, well, we're just going to let our fellow destroyer do what they want. They've handled themselves pretty well. Their weapon loadout is respectable, and they are a solid ship. Let's do this. Now, to be clear, I want to engage that enemy Buffalo straight on. I don't want that thing volleying all the missiles in the world at me. And you can already see there are missiles incoming. There we go. Right, this is my target. Bingo. Got that done. Let's back up a bit. That's a couple of enemy ships already down. Let's see what we can do about this guy. They overloaded. We're probably about to as well, but they're taking a lot of fire. Ooh, that torpedo though. Okay, we got them down. I need to back off if I can. Vent some flux. Let's actually go. Ah, torpedo, torpedo, torpedo. Damn it, that was a big hit. They always know when to fire those torpedoes. We did lose our front armour there. You are not prepared for this fight, my friend. But you're also not the biggest threat. Damn it, didn't get any missiles through there. And we are down to 1 thumper. There we go, they've overloaded. We can keep up the pressure here. Their armour's damaged, they're taking hull hits. Last volley of missiles. Brilliant. Gonna have to back off a bit before we overload. We seem to be doing okay. I'm seeing a lot of our ships very far forward that are not destroyers. Who's actually all the way up there? Our Mule class and... okay, that's fine. I mean, we have one. I don't know if these guys got involved at all, but they are still alive, which I'm happy to see. And I think we've actually taken the worst damage so far. I want you to chase down and destroy that, and you can do the same. I've got one command point left. I think I'd prefer the mule class to pull back to the rear, just in case there's anything else big left that I can't see. But that's pretty good. I haven't seen their hammerhead class, actually. This should be a fairly easy fight. The wolf class does have a speed advantage, obviously, and a range advantage. Lovely, look at that. Ooh. Forgot to raise my shields there, but that doesn't seem to have mattered. What is left? Okay, I didn't see their hammerhead D class, did I? I don't know, god, that was such an exciting fight. But, yeah, we came through that okay. Who took damage? Me. I took a lot of damage there. But I felt it was worthwhile to take out those two destroyers fairly quickly. Everyone else is fine. Their Wolf D-class attack frigate seems to have escaped on very low health. And the Tarsus class standard freighter and the Dram class light tanker are still in the game. I'd want both of those ships, so we are going to maintain contact with the enemy and pursue them. And let's go in again. Now, they are... let's see, they've got the Wolf class, which is badly damaged. We only want a couple of ships, and we want quite fast ones, so... let's deploy... yeah, we'll deploy these three and see what we can do. There we go. That's not the best start, but unfortunately I can't move the ships around. I'll have to kind of cross. But we should have enough speed here to easily take down these guys. I don't know why they're focusing fire on the guy I told them not to worry about, but I did give you guys different orders. You did have other stuff to do, but you've decided not to do it. That's fine. I'd say I want you jumping ahead, chasing that guy down. He shouldn't be able to get away from you. There we go, and the long-range energy weapons are already opening fire. And they are going to be destroyed. Now there's one enemy ship left, so everyone search and destroy. Their Dram class tanker, which you were meant to be going after. I don't know what you're playing at. Go. Why are you not chasing them? I don't know why are you trying to fly into me, for God's sakes? That shuttle has been nothing but a disappointment to me. It's like a son who quit his job to take up YouTubing. I'm kidding. Can't really expect too much of it. Are you really? No, okay, lost the tanker. Well, it's only a tanker. We got the two ships I really cared about. So, yeah, they did manage to get away. They're probably going to explode. Their combat readiness is so low. And we will stand down. So, we got 1,000 credits from the CPU course still active in the wreckage. Doesn't look like we got a chance to salvage any of these, which is a shame. I mean, there are a couple of non-D-class ships, which would have been nice to pick up, but oh well. Salvage. Wow, we've actually got a lot of salvage here. 42 supplies, not bad. 27 fuel. Domestic goods, interesting. This must have been on the freighter. More food, we'll take that. Lots of metal, heavy machinery, all the usual stuff. Arbalest autocannon, Pylum LRM launchers, light machine guns, PD lasers, they're always useful to have. Nothing... ion cannon, yeah, nothing special though. Wasn't expecting too much there. So, take all that. Now, we should... that was a lot of experience for us there. Let's see, do we get a bounty? 30,000 credits, not bad. And the only one to get away was that Dram class tanker. Pretty happy with that. We took a bit of a gamble, but, you know, can't complain. We won pretty easily. Now, who's this down here? Keith's Armada. Keith. What has Keith been up to? Who is Keith? What has he done? And more importantly, what are they offering for him? Holden Keith. 20,000 credits. That's a bit of a pickup. 20,000 credits, that seems a lot. Okay, let's go take a look at Mr. Keith. Interested to see what Mr. Keith, Holden Keith, has for us. that they're willing to pay 20,000 credits. Ooh, food shortage on Asheru. That's in the same system as us, and I have food. How far away are we from Asheru? We just left Asheru. Typical. Well, I should be able to go back there and pick that up later. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay. Well, that's nothing really. Ah, the Jangala bounty is over, so we won't get 2,500 credits for destroying ships now. Which is a shame. It was a lot of money. But let's see, they've got one Hammerhead class, 2 Wolf class, a Lasher, a Hound. That's not really much. If they're D class, that's an easy fight. And even if they're not, yeah, I think we can take this guy. But I think we'll do that next episode, so thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!